Yo, what's up? It's your boy Prince Ray Pope, aka Prince Pope, aka the number one independent triple threat in the game right now. I'm here live with SDM exclusive.
Man, it's been a minute, you know. I haven't seen you in so long. I mean,
Way
I
too
see you
long.
online, social media, you doing your thing. Give us a little insight into your psyche.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was born and raised in Oakland, California, and just like every other family, you have your ups and your downs and your good times and bad times. I wouldn't change anything. I think that my parents kind of taught us, me and my siblings, four sisters, uh, that you got to just kind of go out there and go get it. You definitely want to work in the system, and you want to go to school and go to college and everything else, but don't be afraid to step outside the box and to have product, or to be an entrepreneur, or to just tap into your creativity, whatever it is that you want to do in life, to go do. And I feel like they helped push us to do that, and I was very fortunate. um, so yeah, Oakland's my hometown. A lot of love for Seaside, California too. I also consider Seaside, California a hometown. So much love to all my people and all my family out there. Yeah, what's up?
If I asked any of your siblings to describe you, what would they say?
I think they would say that I'm a humble guy. I am pretty humble. Even though sometimes it may not seem like it, but I am pretty humble. I think that they often have conversations that they would like to date someone like me. And I feel like I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but that's what they say. And so I think it's just because I grew up around women, so I know how to treat women, probably, or how they want to be treated. At least I know how, if I'm
Or
not
you
doing
think
it,
you do?
or I think I know how to. You know what I'm saying? But growing up with four sisters, I mean, hey,
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
yeah,
Ladies man, ladies
a
man.
little bit.
Yeah. So, what does a typical day look like for Prince Ray Pope?
Typical day for me. Well, I live in Los Angeles, California now, so like a typical day for me, I'll probably get up like at 6 a.m. Check my emails, drink a cup of coffee or something, maybe a little wake and bake or something. Who knows? I don't know. Just depend on the morning, but definitely check my emails, see what castings or jobs I have for that day. Check on my studio time. Um, Man, it never stops. Photo shoots. It's just like every day I'm doing something, kind of centered towards the movement. Lately, I've been working on my debut album, Coins, and so every day I've been like, focusing on like some of the cover art for the songs, or shooting a video, or you know, uh, yeah, just doing hopping in the studio to mix and master songs and then finish that project up. Um, yeah, that's
Yeah,
like my everyday life.
sounds what's up. So,
Oh, hold on. And staying on top of my workouts. I like to work out like at least 3 or 4 times a week. So
wow,
definitely,
3 or 4 times?
three or four
Dang,
times. I
man.
have to work out at least 3 or 4 times a week just for me to feel like comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hear you because you eat too. You eat a lot.
yeah, I do eat a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a very good chef, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. I hear you. So, obviously, you have been influenced by artists, growing up in the Bay and all, because we got some of the most iconic artists there are in the country living
Yes,
right here in the Bay.
yes.
So,
Shut up.
who are some of the artists that you grew up listening to? And, how have they inspired you and also influenced you to do the music that you do?
Okay. Well, as far as Bay Area artists, I grew up listening to Keith the Sneak, Jay Stalin, Delinquents, man, the Mechanics, those producers, man, they got some fire. Just man, yeah, E40, Pac, so it's definitely a lot of legendary. So many I can't even name. I don't want to start naming because then somebody will feel left out. But just so many different Bay Area iconic artists that kind of like shaped my artistry into what it is right now. And I say that because like I'm high tempo, energetic. I love to perform. I love to dance, and I just love to kind of just be expressive and just really just be like energetic, and I think that that's
Yeah, I
like
hear
that's
you.
like a hyphy type of thing, and that's where
Mm-hmm.
like the hyphy movement and different things like that.
Mm-hmm.
That we have that type of culture, and I think that culture has kind of like been embedded in me. Even if it's not hyphy music, I'm still like, you know what I mean? Like if it's for the
Mm-hmm.
bag, I'm gonna run to it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's still high tempo, and so that's definitely in my music. The producers I work with still from the Bay Area, so yeah, the Bay Area definitely has a big impact on my sound. But I also grew up listening to like the Hot Boys, Lil Wayne, No Limit Soldiers, Master P. Master P kind of
Right.
started off in the Bay Area too, so shout
Right.
out Master
Right.
P. And so yeah, a lot of the Southern rappers, I love lyrics. So a lot of the artists on the East Coast, Dipset, Jay Z is one of my favorite. Yeah, a lot of those artists out there, very lyrical, Deep Black, Jada Kiss, all those guys, I kind of drew from them too. So and then just made it all into my own one sound. So
Right.
I'm energetic, I'm high tempo, I'm lyrical, but I'm still down south. We can still have the club bangers. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. And so, if you could collaborate with any one producer and one artist, who would that be?
Well, the artist I probably want to collab with is Jay Z. Just because
Why Jay Z?
well, I grew up kind of looking up to Jay Z as far as he has a very interesting approach to how he approaches music and business, and so I would like to have maybe a conversation with him, and then we can just hop in the lab. Uh, but yeah, he's lyrical. He kind of he empowers the culture and pushes the culture forward, and that's what I'm about. I'm about like not like throwing stuff under the rug. Just put it out. As far as me, just like being a rapper, I wouldn't just say I was a rapper. I consider myself a triple threat, and I'm independent, so I do think I'm like the number one independent triple threat in the game right now, especially in the West Coast. And I say that to say um, I've done, I've been getting financial gains, I guess, from the acting world, the modeling world. And the music is slowly shaping up, and so I think that with all those three different talents, combine them all together, that's what makes me a triple threat. The modeling, the acting, and the music all being um, involved and all being centered.
You know, what was the first time you realized that you wanted to be an entrepreneur and an independent artist? And that being said, um, what do you love most about both being an entrepreneur and an independent artist?
Yeah, I think being an entrepreneur, it just kind of gives me the freedom to do what I want to do and just not have any regrets. I would hate to like wake up in the morning and just do stuff that I don't want to do. I've had different jobs and all type of different things, and you definitely have to make sacrifices. But I think the ultimate goal for me has always been to like make a living doing what I love. And as far as just being, hey, you can't release this summer, you got to release next summer, or you can't, or the label's not going to shelve me, or label's not going to, uh, tell me to put out this video or that video, or you got to wear this or wear that. Like I kind of like do not what I want, but what my team expects me to do, and what they, kind of the advice they give me. I kind of follow that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you. So, and this may sound cliche-ish, but where do you see yourself a year from now?
A year from now, I would say that the music is taking off way more than it is now. Right now, like I said, we're just now finishing up the album, Coins album. That's coming out in about a month. Summertime. I just want to say summer, 2019. So I see us doing shows and kind of on tour a year from now, pushing that product. That's kind of what I see a year from now. And also, I have a new film that I'll be releasing called In the Courtroom. Right now, you can go see In the Bathroom, and that's like all over the internet streaming.
Passionate about as an artist? What are some of your passions that drive you as an artist? Because most people, most artists, they have these, they have their passion about certain things. Because you seem like a passionate guy. So share with our audience, some of your passions that drive you as an artist.
Right. So as far as what I love to do, what I'm in love with is like the process, right? So like I built this brand. Me and my partner built this brand called Before Royalty. And so before royalty, before you reach where you're going, you have to trust the process. And so that process is what I'm in love with. Like I love to start casting for a music video, see what we gonna shoot, just the whole process, shoot it, the editing, and then boom, the final product. So like that whole process from beginning to end, that's what I love. Yes, the final product is the ultimate goal, and we can sit back and just say, yes, we did it. But just that process of getting there, that's that grind right there, just that work that a lot of people don't want to do or don't really see. That's the part I'm in love with. Just the production side of it, producing it.
So you write your own music?
Yes, I write my own music. Write my own music. I don't make the beats. I work with different producers as far as like my music beat makers. But of course, yeah, I write my own music. Everything that I put in the song is real life or it come from a real life experience from me. I don't really. I know I could probably make music from like and draw inspiration from other people's stories and other people's lives, and that's cool and okay. But I haven't got to that point yet. So as of right now, anything that you hear is my life and my experience.
Do you remember the first song you ever wrote? And if so, who inspired you to write it?
Uh, well, I don't remember the first song I ever wrote because I got like a lot of different rap books. But the first song I ever recorded in the studio was a song called Sneak Peek. And what inspired it, it was like my ex. She just always was just like wanting to sneak peek around to see if I was like cheating, like sneaking, looking at my phone or checking my text messages or like whatever that sneak peeking is. And I just wanted to make a song to her to let her know that or for all women for that matter, that hey, when a guy is busy or grinding, they're not always cheating. They could be out working late hours, but just really dedicated. But nobody wants to like date a broke guy, so like we gotta work.
Get a bag on me. Get a bag, get a bag, get a bag on me. Pop shit, pop clutch, pop tags on it. I got that slick talk, yeah. Get the gab on it. Big bags, big bags, big bags on it. Back that thing up, big ass on it. In and out of lanes, don't crash on me. Big knots, big guap, big stacks on him. I got that big drip, whoa, big splash on him. Get a bag, get a bag, get a bag on me. Got racks, got stats, got cash on me. Check back, check stats, check cash on me. Get a bag, get a bag, get a bag on me. Get a bag, get a bag, get a bag on me. Got racks, got stats, got cash on me. Check back, check stats, check cash on me. Get a bag, get a bag, get a bag on me. It's easy money, it's easy coming, it's easy going. I got a bad chick, nah, she ain't an easy woman. All facts when I spit, the teacher coming. Gang, gang in the rain, I had the block jumping. You quick to give names when the ops coming. I'm quick to get a bag when the drought coming. I got hits for the people, they coming in abundance. I just produced my own movie, I should be in Sundance. Get a bag, get a bag, get a bag on me. Got racks, got stats, got cash on me. Check back, check stats, check cash on me. Get a bag, get a bag, get a bag on me. Get a bag, get a bag, get a bag on me. Got racks, got